Okay, everybody. I'm your host, as well as your director, Randy Jones. And what you're looking at here, this is one of the characters for the upcoming film of The Unstoppables. She goes by the name of Sequina, okay, which is scheduled to be played by actress Regine Raymond. Okay, this is an actress who a character that is, who actually is pursuing after doing good. Okay, she's out. She's been trained by the best, by her uncle, which is in the film, which is portrayed by the comic book. Okay, just to get a little bit details of who she is. As you can see down there, Sequina. Let me just zoom in a little bit before you get the camera. You gotta excuse me. Okay, Sequina, Queen of the Jungle. Okay? Now, this is not like a female version of the Black Panther or anything, so I don't want nobody to get the misconception. She has her own powers. We use her sword, her costume, her strength. She's bold. She don't play around. She's not afraid of anything or anyone. She's very fearless, okay? And she controls the jungle, including the wildlife animals, whenever she needs to. But we won't see too much of that in the first franchise of her film. That's right, it's the first franchise, which is, undergo right now. You're gonna see a whole lot of her, okay? I'm zooming, I'm going up and down because I want you guys to get a good look at this and what's to come. She said she's going to have her own comic book series coming out, as well as we're looking forward to doing a game. And she's one of the members, one of the fierce members of the Unstoppables. Okay? So be on the lookout for her. Okay? I know she got that beautiful dark skin look. I kind of wanted to make her character a little bit different from all the other women characters, but still stay within the same category so that you won't lose the folks that's really into these type of superhero films. Okay? Hopefully based on the viewers and everything that her character is going to go very far, which I believe it is, because this is pretty much where the mark is at. Okay? Alright, enough of that. Let me go on to the next one. So what you're seeing right now is another character by the name of Furious Woman, whom is scheduled to be played by Miss Carissa Jones, or should I say her stage name, Janaya Love. Okay, this is, her character right now is similar to like what you just saw earlier, Sequina, but a little bit different. Actually, she don't really have a sword or anything. She fights with her own, ability, with her powers that she have within her costume, her strength, and everything. This is almost like a she version of a Hulk. I know she's not pretty much built like that. As you can see, I got her name down there, Furious Woman. Okay, this took me a lot of effort, a lot of time to write this script, because I really had confidence, and I foresaw this, that this is going to happen. Now, I know many of you probably like, where on earth do you get these gorgeous women at? First of all, I just like to say everything is business. And second of all, we've done a lot of projects in the past, and I was in the midst of casting for this film, and she was one of the people that I considered for the role. I actually had another actress that couldn't really continue to pursue the play this character because of a number of reasons. So when I first saw Carissa Jones, shall I say Janaya Love, she eventually caught my eye, my attention. Hey, I'd like you to play this character. And she was like, hey, no problem. Okay, she's very fierce, strong. I'm not gonna give you too much. She has her own franchise as well. So once the entire film is completely done, of all the characters together, then eventually down the road you're gonna actually see hers as well. Okay? I know she's kind of looks thick and strong and big and everything. and stuff, but that's pretty much the character that I have in mind for the film. Okay? Alright, let me get on to the next one. And this is another casting, a third one, a third lady. I know you're like, why so many women? I kind of find them pretty much easier to work with than some men, but and they seem to be a little bit more serious when it comes to doing this kind of work. Not to knock you brothers off, but you know, I love you guys also, but you know, I love working with the women on this level. Okay, so this is a character, her name is Natural, okay? I actually had this character for a guy first, but you know, I was talking with my writer, well, actually not my writer, my producer, and who actually is the artist, the graphic artist. You know, he's the one that drew the character that you see here. It's a Dorian Knighton. He kind of wants to put this together. Now I know you're looking at her. She kind of like one of those vampire witches that you see in a spooky movie. You know, like she ain't got no eyes or nothing, but it's nothing like that. She actually is a good person. You know, a good character for the film, okay? Her powers is very strong. Her powers is, she pretty much, you know, don't take no junk from nobody or anything. She's her own boss, and she pretty much knows what she wants. And anything she sees that's injustice, she goes after the person. As you can see, let me zoom in a little bit right here. You know, I got the name Natural, and the name Natural basically is a character. She has natural powers. She was gifted with that, okay? Gifted with natural powers, and her costume just backs up her gift. I'm not gonna get too much into detail about it, but she will be having a franchise as well, okay? And she is a part of the film, okay? And this one is supposed to be played by Miss Latia Arnaud. I hope I said the name right. Okay, we say Tia, but I believe her name is Latia Arnaud. And if I don't say her name right, I'm sorry. Sorry, Tia. You know, you gotta excuse me. I'm kind of tired here, so it's that, you know, it's almost pretty late at night. Okay? But she's oh my goodness, when you see her in action, it's gonna be, you just gonna let your mouth gonna drop. Okay? Let me move on to the next one. And now we got the fellas, okay? See, it wasn't all women. We also got some guys. Okay, this character right here, this guy right here, his character name is actually Equality. I know down here you're going to see Born Justice, but the writer and the artwork director, the guy who did the artwork, in other words, Mr. Dorian Knighton, I believe he pretty much got mixed up with the titles for the different characters, okay? But this guy right here, he goes by the name of Equality, which is scheduled to be played by, I'm going to call him Mr. Zach. I believe his last name is Buenas, Zach Buenas, but I'm going to call him Mr. Zach, okay? Mr. Zach, he is scheduled to play this character just similar to his facial expression, how he's going to look, but he's actually going to have a mask on. I just wanted to let you guys get a brief description of him and everything. He's also he's actually a part of the Unstoppables. His powers are strong. He has X-ray visions, and you know, he had power beams that comes out, you know, from what's inside of him. Okay, I'm not gonna get too much into detail about, you know, who he is and what he is. Just want to kind of surprise everybody, but just want to give you a little example of what's to come. Okay, like I said, don't pay attention to the title or anything, which is Born Justice. I do have another character by the name Born Justice, but this is not the actual guy who's playing it. Okay, like I said, my writer, the artwork guy, he actually got a little confused with the writer, with the little, I shouldn't say confused, excuse me. Perhaps I pretty much didn't elaborate to him the exact name for this character right here. Okay, he knew who the real guy was going to play, but he didn't know the exact character's name. Okay, so that's pretty much it, everybody. I don't want to give you too much, okay, while we're still in the process of filming the movie. But eventually, I'm looking forward to having this guy have his own franchise or something one day down the road. And there's a whole lot more other characters we have as well, but I can't tell you all tonight because number one, I'm tired, and number two, it's late. Okay? Well, that's it for tonight, okay? May God bless you. Okay? Jesus love you. I love you too, but God loves you more. You take care. Bye-bye.